Hello, this is a quick and short tutorial on how to use your Samsung Galaxy Notes to the max. When you open Notes, you have multiple options, like multiple of your files. But since that doesn't matter right now, let's just go directly to this new file I have made right now, and let us begin. So down here, you can choose to change the font color, font size, the background color. So let's say I want it to have a black background and I change the font to a red. So it'll be like, hello there. So that's the font background. Or you can even make it bold, italic, the basics that you would find in a Google Word or Google Docs file. We then also have the ability to attach files, including images, cameras, scans, PDFs, voice recordings, audio files, and even you can just draw on it. Not to mention you can add text boxes. Then you also have the main settings or the full extension of what you can do. You can sort your pages in whatever order you want. You can change the templates, including aligned to different widths. Sometimes the lines don't match with the text that you have written, so make sure to find the right one or edit the text so it goes into the lines properly. But you can also do like different widths. So for example, this one fits perfectly with the font I have right now. You can also have like for mathematical problems and equations, you can use the grids. Then you can also change the color of the background, including black, gray, and all these pretty colors here. Now, if you don't really want to change the color, you just want the plain, but you do want to change the way that you scroll through your files instead of going like up and down. Like here, it's like the pages are in a vertical scrolling. You can also do a horizontal scroll. Include by going to the page settings, right on top of the font with background colors, you can see it has the two scroll direction options, the vertical and the horizontal. So now instead of going up and down, you go left and right. Next, we also have the ability to just read the file. Instead of editing it or doing anything to it, you can just go to read mode. So I can't edit anything. I can't add more text, but I can just scroll through it. This is perfect when you just want to read your file and not make a accidental edit. This is perfect, especially for school projects and stuff like that. Also, you can add collaborators, go full screen, so no top bar, no title. I don't see the use of that. It's so small anyway that it doesn't really matter. But you can tag people, save it as a file. You can actually even save it as a picture, if I'm not mistaken. You can star it, and you can draw with your finger on it. Why is it not letting me? Huh. Oh, maybe it's this. Yeah. There we go. Speaking of which, here we have the drawing features. If you have like a stylus device, like the S22 Ultra, you can actually use different pens and stuff like that in this kinds of files. So for example, if I wanted to do a line and just write hello, the lines and the pen go very well in hand, because then the lines help you guide your handwriting. And if you are like me, who if I kept writing, I would go upwards or downwards, being able to edit your file template and have a line to write on is very useful. Furthermore, if you notice here, you can actually you can actually select text and copy and then paste it somewhere else. Or if you want to turn it into actual text instead of just the simple handwriting, you can do this. It's the, oh, yeah. Hello. There. You see how my handwriting is turned into actual text. That's a very useful feature. And of course, you have the reverse, the undo, and the undo of the undo. Then if you don't want to do that, you put your stylus pen away. And we're back to the typing option. I personally have used my stylus pen a lot, and I have spent a long time writing, but sometimes the writing sensors aren't as good. So when you're trying to turn it into actual text, some words or letters it won't perceive as that word or letter, so you have to go back and edit it. So for example, A's or Q's, O's, P's, etc. It might confuse it with something else and it might not make the text accurate to what you wrote. But other than that, it's a very useful feature, especially when you're just trying to write it down yourself. Like handwriting is sometimes easier for a lot of people. And then if you want to actually make it more neat, it's cool to have the option to make it into text. I highly recommend doing that, but you have to practice your handwriting. If you have a very messy handwriting, it won't be very useful for you. So like I said, it will confuse the letters. It will confuse what you're writing. So that's an important note. Furthermore, if you ever want to invite someone, like let's say you have to work on a file and and someone else is working with you, you can share the file. I'm not going to do it right now because I don't have anyone to share with, but I think that's a very useful feature as well. I hope this was a very useful presentation, and it will help you when navigating the wonderful notes application that you can find in your Samsung device. Other than that, I think that's all for today, and have a nice day.